TIFU by telling my girlfriend's daughter that I stole her nudes. Edit her mom's nudes. I assumed that was pretty obvious. Edit 2 okay. I accept the title isn't as clear as I thought it was. Of course. I have to first start by saying that this happened about 5 years ago. For background, I first met my girlfriend, Sarah, through a mutual friend of ours. Sarah was a divorced mother with 2 teenage daughters. Right away we were both attracted to each other but kept all our interactions platonic, getting together for Sunday brunches with a big group, going out for dinners or drinks, having game nights, etc. It didn't take long for her and I to start flirting and casually feeling the situation out. She was always very clear that while her kids knew she dated, she wanted to keep that part of her life separate, unless a true long-lasting relationship developed, which I very much respected and appreciated. Well, one Sunday we all met up for brunch. Sarah, her kids, our mutual friends, etc. During the course of the meal, I wanted to show Sarah's daughter, 15 at the time, some meme I thought she would like. Except I forgot that Sarah and I had been sexting just a few nights before. So of course one of the first thumbnails in my gallery was her smiling, topless in the mirror. And of course she very quickly leaned herself over to look at my phone before I was ready. I tried to nonchalantly scroll past it and hope the daughter didn't notice. But of course she did. And after we laughed at the intended meme, she point blank asked me, "Why do you have my mom's tits in your phone?" Quote, "Well, this is probably where I should tell you that I am a horrible liar. I panic under any kind of pressure for truth and my mind just goes completely blank. In this moment all I could think of was that Sarah wanted to keep our new relationship private. So what did I come up with? In my infinite wisdom, I told her that I found the picture in her mom's phone and sent it to myself. Obviously, she dropped it after that. For weeks, she would avoid me and refuse to interact with me. Because of course she would. I literally told her I was a creep and sexual predator. Luckily, she eventually worked up the courage to tell her mother about my massive breach of trust and consent. So Sarah was able to explain that I'm just an idiot and let her know the reality of the situation. TLDR panicked in the moment and told my GF's daughter that I stole her mom's nudes, thinking I was protecting our privacy. Bloody hell op, that title reads like you stole the daughter's nudes. From the title I thought you stole the daughter's nudes. This was way less creepy than I was expecting. Tears of joy. This title was so poorly written. Just adding a mom right between her and nudes would have clarified so much. TIFU by telling my girlfriend's daughter that I stole her mom's nudes. Did I miss something? Did you not immediately tell your girlfriend what happened so she could get ahead of what might obviously be major distress for her kid over days or weeks? If you didn't, that seems like the biggest TIFU in this situation. Yikes. Worst cover story ever. You really need to reword that title. You showed poor judgment when typing the title. You showed poor judgment not setting up the meme before showing your phone. You showed poor judgment thinking a 15-year-old girl would find your dumb meme funny. You showed poor judgment by thinking of the worst lie possible. You showed poor judgment by insisting that your title was actually logical and we are the ones who got it wrong. Jesus. Dude. I have to agree with everyone on the title. It is not obvious you're talking about the mom's nudes. As for the story, you sound like a good guy considering you made yourself out to be an absolute jerk to respect Sarah's wishes. I hope you two have. Sarah and yourself have a great relationship. Op, your inability to communicate, in person and on Reddit, is astounding. Guys, clearly with that title we can conclude that, and I quote, he's just an idiot. Rolling on the floor laughing. Op should be a typesetter with headlines like that. Resurrect the entire newspaper industry overnight. I really hope English isn't your first language. I think you might also want to look through your post and fix your use of aliases if you intend to keep the real name hidden. Op writes headlines for the Inquirer. Daughter is the subject of the title sentence, to which her applies. You can't blame Use for thinking you stole her nudes and not your girlfriend's. Damn Op, learn how to phrase your titles better lol. Very poor choice of title. TIFU by making a weird-ass post on Reddit suggesting I stole nudes from a 15-year-old girl. Coming right up. JFC. You used obvious X2 in a way that makes me think. GIF. Op, this title was a jump scare.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.